Tua Tagovailoa has been disrespected. Well, that's what I thought initially, and then kind of went through it all, and we'll see. Let's decide, Vlad. CBS Sports, Cody Benjamin released his rankings of quarterbacks, and at Tua Tagovailoa, he has put him at number 12. And you go, 12th best quarterback in the league? What in the world is he doing? The guy led the league in passing, went to the playoffs 2 years in a row. Fishing is all get up. Tyreek Hill would have probably had 2,000 yards if he didn't get hurt. So you say, okay. Before we try to burn an effigy of Cody Benjamin, let's break down his rankings.
I always find that funny. Burning effigy. That just sounds funny.
Instead of burning the man, I mean, you don't like murder. I don't want to murder somebody, Vlad. I just want to, let him know. Send a message.
You don't want to murder me, so let's just get something that looks like me and burn him.
Yeah.
You still want to murder me, guys. You might not.
The real question is, Vlad, have you ever burned an effigy?
No.
Yeah, neither me.
Nah, man, I'm Haitian, bro.
I'm white from the South. I can't burn anything.
Yeah, but our Creole background, you don't want to do none of that.
No, you leave that to the professionals.
Yeah, leave that to the doctors.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going back to New Orleans next month. I'm going to run through a graveyard at night one of these nights, man. See if I still got it. You know what goes on in the graveyards at night.
Yeah. Ooh. Craziness.
Ooh. Okay, so Cody Benjamin, he's got his Tua Tagovailoa at number 12. So number one, duh.
All right, let's start this is what I want
Jimmy
everything
Garoppolo, obviously.
No,
number one.
This is what I wanted to start. All right. There's just things in life that are just given.
Don't even write it.
We already know who number one is.
Leave it out.
Just leave it out. Let's start from number two. Every list that starts with quarterback,
number two is going to
start from number two because we already know 15's number one.
This is where I get mad, and I was, throwing things across the room. His number two. I'll give you three guesses, and you're not going to get it.
Number two.
Number two.
It can't be Brock Purdy.
How'd you guess?
Because he's going with the guy that just finished in the Super Bowl. Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Number two. So now I'm throwing things across the room, and I'm like,
because you know why? You know when number two a year ago was?
Who was in the
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Yep.
And I bet you now he's taking a fall in the rankings.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So not number three, Josh Allen. Once again, until we beat Josh Allen, we can't say anything about Josh Allen.
That's your daddy.
Can't say anything. Tua, you got to go out there and beat him.
Daddy Dolphin. Josh Allen.
Number four, Joe Burrow. Okay. Now I know other people are going to say, well, he's been hurt.
Listen, I love Joe.
When Joe's healthy, man.
Joe's healthy, Joe's healthy, I like Joe. Yeah, I got no problem with that.
He's the only person that makes Patrick Mahomes every once in a while roll over in bed.
You might have to give him the people's eyebrow. I'll be like,
Patrick Mahomes every once in a while might roll over in bed and go, Brittany, you awake? Okay.
No. He doesn't do that. He just be like, Brittany goes, is everything okay, Pat?
Oh, yeah. What were you thinking about?
That Burrow, man. I need to smoke on that Burrow pack. I'm going to call my daddy. Hey, Daddy, you still got any more of that Burrow pack?
Ooh, he's calling his dad, man.
Yeah, Daddy. Remember when Daddy? Yeah, we going to smoke that Burrow pack.
Pops got arrested and said for drinking and.
By the way, you got enough money. You not just have a driver for you?
Yeah, and that man said, I met his mom at a liquor store and I ain't changing.
I love that man. Yeah, that's when you know that Pat's got black in him.
That man straight up said, I ain't changing. They're like, but don't you feel bad? I ain't changing. When I get bailed out of here by my son, guess where I'm going first things first. He didn't say that, at least on the record, but you know where he's going.
You're going to go drinking.
All right, number 5. This one, it's got
Lamar?
CJ Stroud. It's got me a little question.
Nah, all right, you know what?
The jury's still out a little bit.
Dude, I know everybody. You know who Houston is now? Houston's the Detroit Lions of last year. Everybody's loving the Texans now.
Yeah.
Right? So they're jumping on the Texans bandwagon. CJ Stroud had a tremendous year. You were the first to say it. I remember you like, I would take CJ Stroud before the draft, before 2023's draft. You said I would take CJ Stroud with the number 1 pick before Bryce Young. I was like, really? I don't know. I wasn't gung-ho about it like you were. You proved to be right. But to have him ahead of Lamar Jackson,
the MVP,
2-time MVP.
So he is right ahead of Lamar Jackson at number 6. Number 7, Jalen Hurts.
You see the drop? That's a pretty significant drop from 2 to 7.
This is where I start kind of 8, Dak Prescott.
Number-wise, you got to put it.
I got to put Tua ahead. Now, I understand the reasoning. Now, this is why I'm not infuriated.
2 was number 1 in the playoff game. At least
Dak has won playoff games.
Yeah.
They did play head-to-head last. Well, I'm going to say head-to-head. Their teams played head-to-head, and Tua did win that game. Dak did look terrible in the playoffs last year.
I can understand.
But they're giving Dak the benefit of the doubt.
I can understand them having Dak ahead of Tua, but I can understand those who feel like Tua's a better quarterback. They keep pretty much the Spider-Man meme to me. They both the same type of quarterback.
Now, the final three are going to anger Dolphin Nation, Dolphin fandom.
Let me guess now. Let me see. So you mentioned 7 already, right?
Yes.
And let's see who's in the
top.
top.
Wait, I've actually 8.
You mentioned 8. So who's in? So the 8. We already know who number 1 is. We don't have to. Ego's nameless. Because,
yeah.
So you said
2's Brock Purdy. 3
Burrow,
Josh Allen.
4 is Burrow.
4 is Burrow. 5 is CJ Stroud.
6 is Lamar.
7 Jalen Hurts. 8 Dak Prescott. Number
9.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are they gonna put Trevor Lawrence ahead of?
No.
Okay, they didn't put Trevor Lawrence. They got my boy Aaron.
He is number 11.
Okay.
Right ahead of.
Okay.
Your Dolphins quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, 2 was 10.
I'm sorry?
2 was 10.
2 is 12.
Oh, he's ahead, you said. Okay.
No, he's Aaron Rodgers ahead of.
Oh, wow. Okay. I can understand. Herbert?
Yes. Justin Herbert is in at number 9. Once again, everyone has their opinion on Tua, Justin Herbert. So far, from the outside eye, Justin Herbert has had a better career than Tua.
So wait a minute. Are you telling me number 10? Is number 10 from the NFC?
Yes, sir.
There's no way they put Jordan Love ahead of him.
Exactly.
There's no way they put it. Because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, if you told me that they got Aaron at 11 and they got Tua at 12. So I'm trying to think of all the quarterbacks. I know you're not moving Trevor Lawrence because Sunshine didn't have a good he didn't have a good year. But they moved Jordan Love ahead. Nah.
The argument is Jordan Love's won more playoff games.
They only play. They both cheat. Both.
They also have Jordan Love ahead of Aaron Rodgers. So they're saying that basically Green Bay did the right thing.
They did.
Okay.
They did do the right thing.
I mean, number 1, okay. Number 2,
that's
Brock
crazy.
Purdy. That's a little high, but I understand the reasoning.
Prisoner of the moment. Okay.
3, Josh Allen owns us. You can't argue about that. Joe
I get
Burrow,
that.
4, when he's healthy, he's dangerous, man.
Joe's the only one that can see Pat.
Flavor of the month. He's won a playoff game. Whatever.
Definitely prisoner of the moment.
Not happy about
that. So you've had 2 prisoner of the moments rankings.
Lamar Jackson at number 6. That's a little low.
How can he be below CJ Stroud when he lost to CJ Stroud? No, when CJ Stroud lost to him.
Yeah.
That makes no sense by their theory.
Jalen Hurts, okay. I mean, they were 10-1 last year until they just totally imploded.
It is what it is. He's still a top 10 quarterback.
Dak Prescott, like if you give me the option between Tua or Dak, I'm taking Tua. But that may be just me, okay? He has won some playoff games, okay. Justin Herbert, whether you pick and choose who you love more. That's
they
fine.
just love Herbert more than Tua.
Yeah, and Jordan Love. Come on, like that's a little bit of a reach. That's a little too soon right there. A little too soon for me.
That's a Sue Surf reach.
And then you got Aaron Rodgers, who was an all-time great. You don't know. That's a question mark. He could be healthy. He could be not healthy.
I'm still taking Aaron over Tua.
Okay. So,
but that's just because of the resume.
I think reasonably, number 1 is number 1. If you want to make a case for Brock Purdy, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, I got you. CJ Stroud, you can move him back. Lamar.
He's top 10, though. He is top 10.
I'm saying Tua should be in the top 10. Definitely in the top 10.
I can't argue.
Okay,
I can't argue that.
I mean, I hate to be like this. I'm going to go the opposite. If you give me a choice between Brock Purdy or Tua Tagovailoa,
I'm still taking Purdy.
You taking Purdy?
Yeah.
I take Tua.
No, I'm going to take Brock.
I take Tua. Now, you can't argue the Josh Allen.
I'm going to take Brock.
Joe Burrow,
you know why I'm going to take Brock? I've seen Brock do it 4 times.
Okay.
I mean, mind you, if he doesn't get hurt in that first series against San Francisco in the NFC Championship game, we don't know how that game ends. You know, they ran through 3 quarterbacks. Credit to the Eagles for beating that ass and like injuring their quarterback, but we don't know how that game is going to be if he's healthy.
Game plan,
dude. If the game plan is to hurt the quarterback and he could knock him out, extra kudos for you. Extra ducats in your pockets.
There you go.
You know,
Lamar, Jalen Hurts. Okay, I got
you. Jalen Hurts, you're giving him the because he's led the team to 3 postseasons and he got them to the Super Bowl and he was a field goal away from winning the Super Bowl.
I still got Tua over Dak. Justin Herbert, Tua, they're pretty equal to me, but I'll take Tua just because I know Tua better. And right now, I'll take Tua over Jordan Love because Jordan Love 1 year does not make you a top 10 quarterback.
We get tweets right now. I mean, from our YouTube. Jordan Love getting the bag. Cap for life. Jordan Love getting that bag. I pray we play Matt LaFleur week 1, bro. They better not. They were like, they better not have Love ahead of Tua. They do.
They do.
Cap for life. Dallas and Miami are spitting mirror images of each other, which is true. Menu, Tua's better than Dak.
I agree.
You know,
Tua's a top 10 quarterback.
Tua is a top 10 quarterback. I can understand if you have him in the lower third of the lower half. I can see that.
That's okay.
But Tua versus Purdy, Tua versus Love. I think I'm gonna go with Tua because of the experience.
I would absolutely. I go with that. I don't think they were disrespecting him. I kind of, now that I see the methodology of how they put this top 10 together, I'm not totally mad. So how can Tua solve this problem?
Win, baby.
Win big games and win playoff games. And guess what? You will be high on that list next year.
And you get paid.
You will be high on the pay scale of the NFL. And you and I, Vlad, will be high